Next, let's talk about Amazon Opsworks. Opsworks is a configuration management service that provides managed instances of Chef and Puppet, which are popular automation platform. Opsworks enables you to manage and automate the deployment and configuration of your applications on AWS. With Opswork, you can create the custom stacks that define the resources required by your application and automate the process of deploying, scaling, and monitoring those resources. Opsworks has a few core components like stack. A stack is a collection of resources that are created and managed together as a single unit. You can use a stack to create, update, or delete a group of resources at once. A stack is created from a set of configuration files that define the resources and their dependencies. A layer represents a set of resources that perform a specific function, such as running web servers, application servers, or databases. Layers can contain EC2 instances, Elastic Load Balancers, and Amazon RDS instances. Instances An instance is a virtual machine that runs the software for a particular layer. Instances are created and managed by Opsworks, and you can configure them with custom recipes and scripts. Recipes. A recipe is a set of instructions that configure and deploy software on an instance. Recipes are written in the Chef or Puppet automation language and are used to automate the installation, configuration, and management of your application. An app is a code repository that contains the source code for your application. Opswork can pull the code from Git or AWS code commit repositories and deploy it to your instances. The Opswork workflow consists of the following steps. Creating a stack. Use the AWS Management Console, CLI, or SDK to create a stack. A stack defines the AWS resources that your application requires, such as EC2 instance, load balancers, and RDS instances. Define the layer. Define the layers that your stack will contain, such as web server, application server, and database. Each layer contains one or more instances that run the software for that layer. Add instances. Add instances to each layer in your stack. You can use the Opsworks to automatically launch the instances, or you can add the existing instances that you have already launched. Deploy the app. Deploy your application code to your instances. Opswork can pull the code from Git or AWS code commit repositories and deploy it to your instances. Configure the instances. Configure your instances using custom recipes and scripts. Recipes are used to automate the installation, configuration, and management of your application. Scale your application. Use Opsworks to scale your application up or down by adding or removing the instances as needed. Opsworks is actually used to automate the resource provisioning on the AWS environment. There are multiple practical use cases of Amazon Opsworks that include deploying the web application. You can use to deploy and monitor the web application, including popular web applications frameworks such as Ruby on Rails, Node.js, and PHP. Managing the infrastructure. You can use the Opsworks to manage the infrastructure resources such as EC2 instances, Elastic Load Balancers, and Amazon RDS. Application deployment. Opsworks can be used to automate the deployment of the applications, including building and deploying the code, maintaining the dependencies, and configuration servers.